AMD's GPU shipments increased by 22%, eroding Nvidia's market share. AMD is experiencing plenty of success right now. In a nutshell, Jon Peddie Research, JPR, has published the latest update on the state of the GPU market, and it's good news for AMD. In the fourth quarter of last year, Team Red saw its shipments increase 22.6% from the previous quarter. Nvidia, meanwhile, experienced a 1.9% decline. We've seen AMD stealing market share away from Intel in the CPU segment since the arrival of its Ryzen processors, and it's repeating the feat in the GPU market against Nvidia, despite reports of gamers ditching Radeon graphics cards over driver issues. Overall, GPU shipments were up 3.4% from Q3, with AMD shipments increasing by 22.6%, Nvidia down by -1.9%, and Intel up slightly, by 0.2%. A total of 93 million GPUs were shipped in Q4 2019. That's down 1 million YoY, but it's still the third quarter in a row where shipments have increased. The report states that when it comes to discrete GPU shipments rather than overall trends, AMD's market share has increased 3% to 27%. That's still a long way off Nvidia, which dominates with 73%. This is the third consecutive quarter of increased GPU shipments. However, Q1, which is seasonally flat to down, may show an unusual dip because of supply chain interruptions from China due to the coronavirus epidemic, said Jon Peddie, president of JPR. 2020 is going to be a game changer with Intel's entry into the discrete GPU market and a possible fourth entry by an IP company. JPR's report highlights include: the overall attach rate of GPUs, includes integrated and discrete GPUs, to PCs for the quarter was 130%, which was up 1.8% from last quarter. Discrete GPUs were in 31.9% of PCs, which is down -0.19% from last quarter. The overall PC market increased by 1.99% quarter to quarter and increased by 3.54% year to year. Desktop graphics add-in boards, AIBs, that use discrete GPUs increased 12.17% from last quarter. Q4-19 saw an increase in tablet shipments from last quarter. It'll be interesting to see how much more market share AMD can claw away from Nvidia and Intel this year, especially as all three companies are expected to release two graphics cards in 2020. For more on this story, visit the news article link.